Hey folks, how you doing? And welcome back to another video. If you ever thought about buying a new smartwatch, you probably come across smartwatches that cost around 300, 400, 500 euros and even more. But today, we're gonna talk about the Samsung Galaxy Watch Active 2. This one costs right around 200, 220 bucks. And I promise you, this watch will fulfill all your needs. And if you wanna know what this watch is capable of, stay tuned because we're about to get started. First off, if you're new to this channel, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you want to know more about smartwatches and some other gadgets. It's for free and it only takes 2 clicks. So let's start with the first point, and that will be the OS system. On the home screen, we have our fully customizable digital clock face. In order to customize it, you just have to give it a 2-second press. Over here, we can swap clock faces, change the color of the current clock face, and customize our shortcuts that we have at the bottom. The way you do it, let me tell you. Just give the customize button a quick tap, and now you can customize up to 4 different things on your clock face. Just like I mentioned, you can change the color, and for the other 3 shortcuts, there are 31 different apps to choose from. Now, the way you navigate on this watch is either by swiping left and right, or rotating the invisible haptic bezel that you have on the side of your clock. Now, you get all your notifications if you swipe to the left. Over here you get notifications like WhatsApp messages, SMS, Instagram, missed calls, whatever. You can even do a quick reply if you want to, if you just give it a quick tap. And over here you have like some features like quick replies on the bottom, like okay and smileys. You can do a text, or you can give it a voicemail. Now the voicemail is a little bit different. The voicemail will be converted into a text and then you can send it. That's the way it works. If you swipe down, you will get to your quick panel. Over here, you have the regular stuff like volume, brightness, settings, always on display, do not disturb mode, and a lot more if you swipe further to the left. Back on the home screen, if you swipe to the left, you will get to see all of your other tiles. Of course, all of them are fully customizable as well. You can set them to be any of your pre-installed apps. The way you add more tiles is by swiping all the way to the left until you see the little plus symbol, and once you tap it, it will let you choose one of your widgets. Now it can be alarm, app shortcuts, or contacts. So let's go for contacts right now. And we should have installed the alarm. Okay, I thought I said contacts, but yeah, alarm as well is good as well, I guess. You can also remove one of your apps or one of your tiles if you want to. The way you do it is just by giving it a 2-second press. Press the little minus symbol on the top right corner and it's gone. So let's continue. Now, before we get more specific about some of the widgets and apps on the smartwatch, let me hit you with some technical details first. Now, the Samsung Active 2 comes in the sizes 40mm and 44mm, and you will get to choose between an aluminum variant and a stainless steel variant. The stainless steel variant comes in the colors black, gold, and silver. Now, the aluminum variant comes in the colors black, crown silver, and pink gold. A 1.15 GHz dual-core CPU with a 0.75 gigs of RAM allows you to swipe through all of your tiles without lagging or stuttering. Of course, you also have Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, or LTE, depending on what you choose. This watch has a Super AMOLED display with a resolution of 360 by 360 and has a 4GB internal storage. In addition, you have the Gorilla Glass DX Plus, which makes this watch very durable. Next, we have the battery life. Your average battery life will be around 43 hours if you're using your watch normally. But if you're barely using your watch and its features, you get about 95 hours of battery life out of it. At last, the Samsung Active 2 is water resistant up to 5 ATM and has 2 physical buttons on the side. The top one will make you always go back to the previous page, and the bottom one opens up the app menu or brings you back to the home screen. Let's get to the exercises, and if you're a fitness junkie, this watch got you covered. Now, of course, you have a lot of basic exercises like running, lunges, circuit training, other workouts, walking, hiking, and a lot more, swimming. And if you scroll all the way down, you get to more workouts. Over here, you have the more specific workouts like arm curls, arm extensions. You got bench press, you got burpee test, you got push-ups, and all the kind of shenanigans. Now, if you want to start one of these exercises, You just have to give it a quick tap, and after the 3-second countdown, it will start an exercise. Now, as a quick side note, you have about 41 different exercises to choose from, which is amazing. Let's get to the heart rate sensor and the built-in GPS. The heart rate sensor can track your heart rate 24/7. Now, you can choose between a few different settings. Either you can tell the smartwatch to measure your heartbeat automatically every 10 seconds. It can measure your heartbeat continuously, or you can measure your heartbeat only on demand. And of course, the Samsung Active 2 has a built-in GPS, so you can always track your mileage whenever you're out for a run. Let's get to the accuracy test, since a lot of you want to know how accurate these smartwatches are regarding the heartbeat. So that's why I went jogging, not only with my smartwatch on, but I also took my chest band with me. If you're wondering what kind of chest band it is from Polar with the number H10, I guess. Yeah, H10 it is. And both gadgets gave me this exact same maximum heartbeat. Both gave me a heartbeat of 195 beats per minute. There was only a slight difference in the average heartbeat. Now, the chest band gave me average heartbeat of 179 beats per minute, and the smartwatch gave me an average heartbeat of 175. So overall, the Samsung Active 2 is not that bad. Next on the list is the voice assistant and the armrest calls. Now, if I talk about voice assistant, you probably think about Alexa and Google Voice Assistant, but not with this watch. The voice assistant on this watch is basically a screen reader, and there's nothing else you can do with it. And the screen reader is a bit annoying over time. The armrest calls on this watch are just as good as on the Samsung Galaxy 3, in my opinion. You will hear your friends quite well, and they will hear you pretty good as well. Now, beware that you will still look like a total fool if you talk to your wrist. Next up are the battery modes. And in order to get there, you have to open up the quick panel menu and swipe all the way to the left. Over here you have the battery mode. There are 3 different battery modes. First off, the standard one, which will give you 15 hours and 27 minutes. The other one will be the power saving, which will give you 1 day and 17 hours. And the last one, the watch only, which will only give you the digital clock. You will get 15 days, 21 hours and 59 minutes of battery life out of it. Now, as you can see, I have battery life 38%. Now, as for the next point, we're going to talk about Spotify. Now, the Spotify app is not pre-installed on the watch. As you can see, I installed it already, and let me show you how to install it quite quick. You just have to go to the App Store, go all the way to the top, Essentials, and then you have to just look for Spotify. Since I have already installed it, it's not showing, but that's the way how you find it. Of course, you can always skip a track or go back a track when you play the music from your cell phone. So there we have the Spotify app. So you have to be sure that you're synchronized to your Spotify account to make it work. Now, once you did it, you have your recently played, your featured playlist, your music, and browse and search and all the kind of shenanigans. Now let's go to your music. And over here you can see all your playlists, your collection. Let's go to your collection. And over here you see my playlist. Let's go to EDM samplings. And over here you can either say shuffle play, or you can download the playlist and listen to it offline. That's how it works. So folks, that's it for the week. I hope you liked the video. If you did, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to my channel. It's only 2 clicks and it's for free. Also, don't forget to click the notification bell if you want to be notified when I upload new videos. With that being said, see you next week. Bye.